Welcome, everyone, to Rice-Eccles Stadium and one of the most intimidating environments in all of college football, mostly because the Utah Utes are always a handful. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Houston Cougars taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Houston about to kick off to get things underway. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So Utah's offense will get the first swing of the game. And here he is. Let me tell you about this wide receiver. He is a route-running DB, toasting, pass-catching, touchdown-scoring, woo, son of a gun.
I can't wait to see how this defense is going to try and corral this guy, because you play man-to-man, you risk him running right by you and catching the deep ball, but you play zone and you give him the opportunity to potentially make yards after the catch. Going to have to be really careful trying to cover that.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback extends the play. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. 2nd down coming up. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. Wilson will throw. Right down the middle. Fires into traffic, picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
First down for this offense. Hand off from the shotgun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a crease, it's Jenkins. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. He'll try the left side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. Houston will be forced to punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drop.
Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Using the quick game. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. pulls and fires complete to the right. At the 45 on his way. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And the Utes are on the move. Touch pass on the right. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Right back to the well. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. They go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Wilson to pass. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Utah! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ranked teams having at it this week, and take a look at what's going down. Rutgers is currently ahead in this one. The folks in Piscataway have been in a frenzy all week, but they're in the birthplace of college football. This one is close. They're up by a field goal over USC.
Looking for room. It's Jenkins.
For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quick completion to the right.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. He's looking to throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on 3rd down to avoid doing it again. And the quarterback is snowed under.
This defense got a lot of people's attention last week when they had 3 sacks. And you know the offense was watching film, and they saw all these pass rushers and their abilities. They thought they had a good plan, but it's not working right now. They've already given up a sack here early in the game.
Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Quick handoff. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. They try to pop a run on the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Utes will send out the punt unit. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. With the catch, it's straight. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Got it behind the line. It's Middleton. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Houston will be forced to punt. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Snags a quick pass on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Wilson will throw. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And the Utes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. The give on the inside. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They'll try the run. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Catch in the middle. It's Mosley.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Here's the handoff. Strong run and useful. Picks up 4 out to the 9. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. He finds his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. The Utes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Handoff to the lone back. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Makes the grab. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And the Utes will line up to punt it away. He gets a block. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a rhythm these last couple of possessions, but I'll tell you, the best way to get back into one is to run the football. Establish yourselves up front at the line of scrimmage and help keep these 3rd downs manageable.
Yeah, and the best news is your defense at least forced a punt of their own. So now you can go answer with that good stop while this game is still close. Let's just go keep putting more points on the board, and let's see less of the punter.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. On 4th down, looking for the completion. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Wilson to pass. Gets it out quickly. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And this sophomore's going to learn you can't force that type of pass. Very lucky to get it back. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. It's caught. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Line gets set, 1st down. He's going to pass. They're bringing heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Coming after it. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
That's why, as a defense, it's so important to win early downs. You win 1st and 2nd down, you set up 3rd and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Waning seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Salt Lake City. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the fellows at Rice-Eccles Stadium.
The Utes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Quarterback on the keeper. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Cougars headed quickly to the line.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that too, because it's obvious the defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. They'll run it to the right side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on 3rd down.
Houston will be forced to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. On 1st down, here comes this offense. They move the tight end all over. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a 1st down. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Got it in the middle. It's Alexander. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
They're trying to get to it. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card, and you saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. They get to him as he throws. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Here comes the Houston offense once again. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Makes a move. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. A first down for the offense. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Looking for a gap. It's Mitchell. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. The give to the back. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Power football with the run. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Wilson will throw. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And the Utes send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Can't hang on. He muffs it.
And he muffed it. He barely ever had possession. You know, his eyes were coming down to see where the gunners were, where he was going to get hit, and he lost focus of the football, putting it on the ground.
One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Utes have pushed it inside the 20. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. We'll see if they go back to the run here on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And here comes the field. And they fake it. He wants to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. You want to be bold and daring, but sometimes you got to know when to just take the 3. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. What a snag by the defense.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
On the ground, it's Mitchell. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Fires complete on the crosser. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Handoff to the lone back. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, the inside give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Houston will be forced to punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He got it. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be brought down. 2nd and goal for this offense. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Utes. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Mosley. Makes a catch and knocked down. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Man, you can tell this offense is frustrated, giving up another sack, and they're out of sync, out of sorts. They're just not used to this. This trigger man's usually good. This offense is usually good. They've had a day they would love to forget.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. He'll do it himself. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Offense getting set for first down. The hand to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. To the ground with the back. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Mitchell. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They'll try the right side. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. What a disappointment. No good. So, guys, a missed opportunity to expand the lead, but still a 17-point cushion.
Houston, 0.
The Houston offense comes onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets one fly deep. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got it, and they convert. Can anyone catch him? And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Cougars.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Rutgers is piling on the points here today. They've opened up a massive lead in what's shaping up to be the kind of blowout neither side will soon forget. They're up by 23 over USC. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Facing a third down and short from the 26. He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The Utes will bring the punt team onto the field. Slips through the line. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Trying to find his man on first down. Spits it out to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Jenkins. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Houston going up tempo.
It's pretty amazing at this point of the game. They're still in a position to win. Not everything has gone right for them up to this point, but with a couple minutes left on the clock, if they can get a touchdown here, get a stop, and then get another score, they win. But they've got to start being aggressive and taking shots.
He wants to throw here on second down. Caught close to the marker, it's Mosley. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They want to throw it. He caught it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Houston. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Utah 17, Houston 14.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last run, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
They want that clock to run. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Going to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incompletion is an open invitation to the special teams unit to come onto the field. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Fields to punt. Wants to make a play. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
Wants to throw on 1st down. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down. Back to the air one more time. This time he's got his man. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. Wants to throw on third. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. 3-point lead, put together a great drive here, Jesse. You can turn it into a two-possession game.
Let's do that. Let's get a touchdown on the board. Let's find out where our playmakers have the best matchups. Let's exploit those, David.
And it would put our defense in such a great position. Fourth quarter, two-possession lead. It makes it easy to play defense.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.